Every once in a while, a series drops that doesn't just entertain, it disrupts. It redefines the genre. It climbs to the very top. Top Form, the Thai adaptation of the iconic Japanese manga Dakaichi, just did that. Highest rated BL ever on IMDb. Let that sink in. Above the classics, above the tearjerkers, above the soft boys in school uniforms. This isn't just another steamy series with longing stares and dramatic lighting. This is a calculated, high production, slow burn masterclass in how to take an anime premise and repackage it for maximum emotional damage. But this is not a casual recap, oh no. We're going deep. We'll break down the Dakaichi legacy, the casting choices. Smart and Boom have no right having this much chemistry. WeTV's a quiet takeover of the BL market, and the fan reactions that range from "I'm crying" to "I need to speak to a therapist." This isn't just a BL, this is Top Form, and we're about to find out exactly how it went from manga panels to a global obsession. Hey guys, I'm Blush. We talk all things BL here, behind the scenes chaos, the business world of the BL, actors, new shows, you name it. Subscribe and leave a comment on what you'd like to see. This is the worst possible thing that could happen, especially during this insane month of BL releases. Get yourself a VPN. I use NordVPN. I buy a subscription every year, so I'm always ready to go. The link and 74% off deal is below in the pinned comment. Look how easy it is to change my location. By the way, this isn't a spoiler heavy video. If I do talk about scenes, it usually doesn't give anything major away, but if you want to steer completely clear of even the smallest bit of info, come back later once you're all caught up. Top Form serves up a spicy mix of rivalry and romance in Thailand's entertainment industry. The story centers on Akin, played by Boom, a seasoned actor crowned Sexiest Man of the Year 5 years running, and Jin, played by Smart, a rising rookie whose popularity threatens Akin's reign. Their playful feud, imagine lots of teasing glances and competitive banter, takes a turn when genuine attraction sparks. Soon, Jin is utterly smitten and Akin's icy facade starts to melt. What makes Top Form extra special is that it's the Thai live-action adaptation of a popular Japanese BL manga/anime, Dakaichi, I'm Being Harassed by the Sexiest Man of the Year. Fans of the original immediately notice the parallels. If you felt Jin seems straight out of an anime, you're not alone. One Redditor wrote, "If I didn't already know this was adapted from a Japanese manga, I would have known." Jin is such a Japanese character. I have to agree, the first episode alone was like watching an anime. Nice to see them sticking to the same style, even for a live adaptation. And remember the project the characters work on in the original? In the anime, they played doctors, but in Top Form, their fictional drama has them as police in a crime thriller. This change fits the Thai production style, giving us cool action scenes and our leads rocking crisp cop uniforms instead of hospital hallways. The adaptation also updates the timeline to the 2020s. Top Form cleverly weaves in modern touches like social media fame. We see Jin's follower count climbing and Akin's trending status, which weren't factors in a 2013 era. It's a nod to how celebrity rivalries play out now, not just in tabloids, but on Twitter and Instagram. The show even pokes fun at Thai drama tropes. In one scene, a serious take keeps getting interrupted by a sponsor insisting on perfectly placing a product. A hilarious commentary on blatant product placement in Thai series. Now, it's really making me question how many takes the Gmmtv actors have done for Oishi green tea. Even Akin's character groans that the sponsored drink is ruining the emotional moment. Top Form knows its industry and isn't afraid to roast it a little, which gives the adaptation a fresh, self-aware tone distinct from the Japanese original. Did you watch Dakaichi yet? Please share your first impressions below. I need to know. Early fan reactions to the plot and tone have been a mix of excitement and amused WTF moments. The infamous Angel Wings rescue scene from the anime is recreated here with dramatic flair. Jin saves Akin from the spraying water, and for a split second, CGI Angel Wings appear on Jin as he holds Akin safely. Some viewers were a bit confused. I'm not really sure what's going on TBH with the Angel Wings. Is it metaphor? Is he a real angel? Whatever, I'm here for it either way. That pretty much sums up the tone. A blend of over-the-top anime imagery and a heartfelt drama. The Thai adaptation leans into a slightly campy, whimsical style that you're either gonna roll with or roll your eyes at. The casting of Top Form has been a huge draw, bringing together rising stars and a familiar face from the BL world. Let's start with Smart Chisanupang, who plays our puppy-like newbie actor. Smart is only 23, but he's already made a splash in BL before. He debuted back in 2021 as Leon in Don't Say No. And get this, his character Leon makes a cameo appearance in episode 12 of Love is in the Air. So by the time Top Form rolled around, Smart had cut his teeth on enough projects to build a little fan base. His career trajectory has basically been up and up, from playing the friend of a lead to now being the lead. His role as Jin is his biggest challenge yet, and he really threw himself into it. In interviews, Smart mentioned he watched the original Dakaichi anime to understand Jin's character. He wanted Jin to come off as lovable goofy rather than just cartoonish. And Smart's efforts are paying off. Viewers are already praising how expressive he is. One review noted that Smart has perfected the art of conveying emotion through his eyes. You can actually feel Jin's yearning in the way he looks at Akin. Of course, fans can't get enough of Smart's real-life charm. He's very much a Gen Z idol. Did you know he was a trainee in a boy group and even part of a co-ed band at one point? Yes, our boy can dance and sing too. Truly multi-talented. The group disbanded in 2024, but Smart remained as a solo artist. He's currently under Grand Ivory Records. This background came in handy because Top Form required him to have on-screen charisma like an idol. On Twitter, you'll find stans gushing about their interviews, highlighting how affectionate and unreserved he is even off camera. Smart has said he approached Jin with a puppy mindset, unconditional love for Akin, lots of enthusiasm, and a bit of impulsiveness. Then we have Boom Rawiwit, aka Akin, who provides the perfect foil as the aloof, confident veteran actor. At 33, Boom is literally a decade older than Smart, and he brings a decade of experience to match. BL fans might recognize him. He actually debuted way back in 2016 in the series Bad Romance, one of the early Thai BL dramas that also spawned the hit Together With Me. Boom had smaller roles in popular shows like Theory of Love and My Engineer, and he even took on a leading role in the mystery BL Chains of Heart and showed off some serious action chop. He's also done a straight rom-com, I Need Romance, in 2021. So Boom's been around the genre block. From the get-go, Boom slides into the role of Akin like a tailored suit. He's got the glare and the smirk down pat, embodying that classic tsundere. On the outside, gooey on the inside. Off-screen, Boom is notably more reserved than Smart. He's the calm to Smart's chaos, which amusingly mirrors their characters. Yet he's also shown a surprisingly sweet side in fan events. Behind the scenes, he's often seen quietly checking on Smart. Fans have dubbed Boom the gentle big bro of the pair. But don't let that fool you. He's not above fan service shenanigans. He jokingly gave Smart a peck on the cheek, completely destroying the live audience, and then later Twitter. Boom blushed but rolled with it, proving he's game for a little chaos too. Now, speaking of chaos, let's talk about Peanut. Yes, Peanut is a person, not a snack. Well, and he's another interesting addition to the Top Form cast. Peanut plays Johnny in the series, a supporting character who pops up mid-story to stir the pot. We won't spoil too much, but Johnny's presence definitely cranks up the drama and tests Jin and Akin's relationship. Though he's not one of the main pair, Peanut's appearance caused a mini frenzy among fans because his unique background. He isn't primarily known as an actor, he's actually known more recently from an idol survival show. Peanut was a contestant on Chwang Asia Season 2. Oh boy, that show was a hot mess, but hey, with a lineup like Jeff Satter, Bam Bam from GOT7, Ming Hao, or The 8, from 17, Thai sensation Yaya, and Voice of an Angel Tia Ray as mentors, well, I watched it from beginning to end. Seeing him cross over into acting with Top Form was a pleasant surprise. What's more, Top Form is essentially his acting debut, and he chose a pretty challenging role. His character Johnny has a lot of emotional baggage and intensity. Peanut, however, has proven he's got more than the skills required. Not only did he hold his own alongside veterans like Boom, but he also brought in new viewers who followed him from the idol world. His single Bite Marks is also out on YouTube now. Finally, we have to mention the chemistry among the cast, because in a BL, if the chemistry doesn't click, nothing does. Luckily, Smart and Boom's dynamic is electric, and they have this push-pull energy that translate into both sweet and spicy scenes. The pair has already been dubbed Smart Boom. Yes, their ship name sounds like an energy drink, and yes, they give us all energy. Directly comparing them to the manga's originals, many feel Smart Boom captured the essence of Junta and Takato's relationship perfectly. You've got Smart as the eager puppy Junta, and Boom as the proud cat Takato. There's one love scene in particular. Let's just say it was so intense, fans are now physically incapable of walking past the honey aisle at the grocery store without blushing and experiencing flashbacks. Right after it aired, the behind-the-scenes interview revealed how they filmed it, and it's equal parts steamy and wholesome. Smart said that filming the scene taught him how much Boom trusts him, since Boom allowed Smart to touch him freely during filming without hesitation. What are we supposed to do with this information? I need to talk about WeTV for a sec because Top Form isn't just a standalone series. It's a part of a larger strategy by WeTV to make waves in the BL scene. WeTV, the streaming platform owned by China's Tencent, has been investing heavily in Thai BL content, effectively becoming a major competitor to local giants like Gmmtv and others. In fact, Top Form is one of the flagship titles in WeTV's 2025 original lineup, and for good reason. It's the first ever live-action adaptation of the hit Japanese BL franchise Takeover, which gave WeTV some serious clout and built-in hype among BL aficionados. WeTV co-produced the series with Thai Entertainment, presumably to ensure high production values and faithful adaptation of the beloved source material. But Top Form is just one piece of WeTV's BL puzzle. The platform has an entire slate of Thai BL dramas rolling out for the 2024 to 2025 period, signaling that they're all in on the genre. For example, they snagged Shine, an upcoming BL series starring Mile and Oppo, aka the superstar duo from Kinporsche. That's a huge get, basically guaranteeing legions of fans will tune in. Super unrelated side note that I need to mention, the Kinporsche cast made an appearance at Jeff's Red Giant concert and performed the Kinporsche OST together. That was historical. Anyway, back to WeTV. They also announced projects like Knockout in collaboration with Archetype's production house D-Hub, Love of Xylem with our boys Up and Poom from My Stand-In, Me and Who, and a few intriguingly titled ones like Love Destiny from Hell. The message is, if you're into BL, you need that WeTV subscription. This strategy comes on the heels of WeTV's success in 2024, where they boasted record engagement in Southeast Asia. Think of it as being an investor in K-Media 15 years ago. You'd be rich right now, to say the least, and that's what we're seeing right now, with everyone flooding to Thailand. BL series have been a big part of that streaming boom, so expanding the BL catalog makes sense. As Jeff Han, Tencent Video's VP, put it, they're focusing on meaningful and culturally relevant content for the region. And BL, with its ever-growing global fandom, definitely checks these boxes. Remember we talked about Peanut's background in Chuang Asia? That's not a coincidence. WeTV also produces Chuang Asia, the idol competition show where Peanut gained fame, and they explicitly said they're working with Thailand's headliner agency to funnel talent from shows like Chuang into their dramas. It's cross-pollination of fandoms. There was even a special stage during Chuang Asia's finale, where Smart and Boom made an appearance to promote Top Form. By casting actors with a foot in both arenas, WeTV creates a built-in marketing synergy. Sing, dance, act, these guys can do it all. And I mean, we have seen this before. WeTV is basically pulling a GMMTV with a twist. GMM's been cross-pollinating idols and actors for years, building homegrown duos that can sing, dance, act, and sell out fan meetings in under 30 seconds. It's a whole local ecosystem. But WeTV, they're coming in from China with global idol machinery and saying, we can do that too, bigger, faster, and with a sprinkle of Tencent money. Now, this part might surprise you because on the surface, it looks like GMMTV and WeTV are fighting for the same crown. They're both churning out Thai BLs, building actor pairings, and competing for the same Twitter hashtags and YouTube compilations. But plot twist, WeTV isn't just watching from the sidelines, they're buying seats at the GMM table. In 2024, Tencent straight up bought 10% of GMM Music for $70 million. And GMM Grammy, the parent company of GMMTV and GMM Music, yeah, they signed off on it with a smile. Why? Because Tencent isn't just investing in content, they're investing in access. Think about it. GMMTV's already mastered the local idol actor pipeline, pairing boys, building fan bases, selling merch, and throwing concerts like it's nothing. But Tencent, they've got their eye on global distribution, especially into the Chinese market, where BL content can't legally be produced right now. So instead of breaking the rules, they're playing the game from a different angle, funding Thai content, expanding reach, and letting someone else handle the public kissing. So, are WeTV and GMMTV competitors? Absolutely. In the same way, two hot actors in a BL are rivals at the start, they're both trying to win your heart, your watch time, and your wallet. But at the corporate level, there's a little something simmering. Call it co-opetition. They compete on the surface, but behind the scenes, they're making deals, holding hands, maybe slow dancing at the shareholders meeting. So no, it's not war, it's strategy, and it's kind of brilliant because WeTV gets to make their own shows like Top Form while also investing in the Thai entertainment machine that already runs things, and GMM gets a fat check and access to Chinese distribution. Everyone wins. especially us. And I'm not gonna lie, looking at how these GMM stocks have been performing in the last 2 decades, these investments are kind of really much needed. Anyways, here I go again, getting way too invested in the corporate strategy and the politics of BL series, like I'm about to pitch WeTV a 5-year growth plan. This was supposed to be a thirst watch, now I'm drawing organizational charts and analyzing cross-market synergy. Someone take the Google Sheets away from me. In terms of production style and aesthetics, Top Form carries WeTV's signature polish, but also breaks some molds. WeTV dramas generally have high production values, crisp cinematography, good sets, and an eye for what will look appealing on a big screen. Top Form is no exception. It looks sleek and visually vibrant. The color grading is rich, and scenes are shot in a very cinematic way, especially the romantic close-ups and dramatic confrontation scenes. Some fans commented on how beautiful the lighting and camera work were during those emotional moments. The camera really lingers to capture every flicker in the actor's eyes, and BL fans live for those micro expressions. Also, because it's an 18+ series on a streaming platform, they don't have to hold back for TV censorship. The result, Top Form doesn't shy away from sensual visuals. We get artfully filmed kiss scenes, suggestive angles, and yes, a fair bit of skin. All done in a way that feels erotic, but not trashy. This sets it apart from, say, a Gmmtv 9:30 p.m. BL that has to be a little bit more demure. WeTV is clearly positioning Top Form to compete with the more mature offerings on other streaming services like iQIYI's BLs. One thing everyone agrees on: the soundtrack and score slap hard. As a WeTV original, Top Form also benefits from strong marketing. New episodes drop on Thursdays in prime time, and WeTV pushes hashtags on social media like crazy. There was even a little controversy in the fandom about Twitter trend numbers. Currently, it's May 10th, and Top Form has reached an IMDb rating of 9.2 out of 10, which made it the highest rated BL series on IMDb. Now, as much as I'd love for this to be a one-sided deep dive, there have been some negative and mixed reactions too, because fandoms love a good debate. And yes, the consent issue in the story hasn't gone unnoticed. Early on, Jin crosses a line by stealing a kiss from Akin while Akin is unconscious, which in 2018 anime logic was brushed off as cheeky, but in 2025 some viewers side-eyed it. There were Twitter threads dissecting this. Is Top Form going to address that such behavior isn't okay, or will it just be romanticized? A few fans have theories that the Thai version might soften those dubious consent elements more so than the anime. If you watched that anime, you know consent is not even a concept in that world. Another frequent gripe was about Jin's styling, specifically his mop of hair. It sounds trivial, but you'd be amazed by how much a hairstyle can bother viewers when it's constant. Jin's long bangs often cover half his face, perhaps to symbolize his character's need to open up. This sparked a mini discussion on others agreeing they wanted to take scissors to his hair, while some argued it's cute and suits his clueless character. I agree with the latter. I think it does fit the shaggy puppy look. You know when a puppy is all floppy because it still needs to grow into their paws and ears? When it comes to fan theories, the community is having a field day since Top Form closely follows the manga plot. Those who haven't read the manga are busy predicting, and those who have are busy pretending to predict while secretly knowing or hoping for deviations. A dominant theory / anticipation revolves around whether the Thai adaptation will include the manga's famous Spain arc. Like, imagine Jin and Akin in Europe, fans would die. Also, no big deal, but in this live, Boom casually drops that there's a plan for season 2, as in if season 1 receives enough hype, they already have some sort of a plan for season 2. To me, this sounds like a 90-ish% chance there will be a season 2, because how much more hype do they need? Leave your theories for where you think Top Form will go next, where WeTV stands in the Thai BL landscape, and anything else you want to talk about. Check out this video for May releases that we're all super hyped for, and I'll see you in the next one.